You know, had I read the description for the raid in the news a few days ago, I would have known this already, but it doesn't change the fact that it pisses me off. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the DS Asylum. I'm your Ward of the Meat Shrine, and today we have the first festival raid, and it's the old style of raid. It is the once he's dead, you can't do it anymore style of raid. That sucks. That really sucks. Because, like, at the time, obviously I liked these raids, but when the World Challenge raid format was introduced, I really hoped this style of raid would just die in a fucking hole. Like, just set it on fire, piss on it, and throw every criminal that's ever existed in that hole. Fucking Satan himself can live in that hole, because in comparison, this style of raid is an insult. Like, this style of raid is an insult to me compared to the World Challenge raid. This style is so vastly inferior that it blows my mind that they would go with this style for such a huge celebration that they wanted to hype people up about. One, it actually gives you less crystals. And don't think I didn't notice the fact that they were removing crystals from the World Challenge raid. The last 3 raids, not only have there been less crystals, but they've also lasted for a shorter amount of time. Don't think I didn't notice that, Bandai. However, even with the reduced amount of crystals, it still gave more than what this style of raid gives, because this style of raid gives exactly 1,000 crystals. Even after the reduction of crystals from the World Challenge raid, it gave you 1,500. Like, that might not seem like a lot, and for a singular raid, it's not. But we're getting 5 of these in a row, right? So that's an extra 2,500 crystals that they're not gonna give you. That's just, they did that shit on purpose. First of all, you know damn well they did that shit on purpose. And then on top of that, there's a limited amount that you can grind from this raid. With the World Challenge raid, you can grind that as much as you want for as long as you want. If you wanted to spend fucking 18 whole hours for each day of the raid's existence grinding the raid, just fucking maxing out on items, if you wanted to get fucking 99,999 hoi poi coins, you could fucking do it. You could absolutely do it. Can't do that shit here. He's got a lot of health, admittedly. I don't think he's going to die on day 1, even with the hype of the celebration and a lot of people playing. I don't think he's going to die in one day. Like, he'll probably lose the most health today, but I don't think he'll go down today. But it doesn't change the fact that I'm still not a fan of this format. And then on top of everything, the crystals aren't even attached to damage or missions. They're back in the exchange shop. And yes, I did do 1 round of the raid just to see how it is. It's very easy. But yeah, they're in the exchange shop. So this actually screws over people that are trying to save crystals for New Year's. Like, the people who were honestly smart and didn't summon right away and they want to wait and see what we get for New Year's, they're probably rocking about 20k CC. If you're rocking 20k CC, you have to spend crystals, because 20k is the actual crystal cap, and you cannot purchase or exchange chrono crystals once you hit that. So you're forced to spend crystals if you're at that 20k CC mark. Now, obviously, it's 1,000. You do 1 multi and get it right back. I don't really think that's, you know, all that bad, but with the old style of raid, or with the World Challenge raid, you didn't have to do that because you weren't exchanging anything. You could actually still get those crystals without spending any. And the actual currency needed for the crystals, you don't have to spend for the crystals. You can go straight to the Z Power, the platinum coins, the slot removers, you know, energy, skip tickets, whole exchange medals if you need them, Zenkai souls. You can go straight to that. You don't have to waste coins on the crystals because they're just gonna drop to add to you for free. So it made the exchange, it actually, not having the crystals in the exchange shop actually made it better because you had access to more shit. Because since you weren't spending the overwhelming majority of what you were going to get on the crystals, it actually made it better. I don't know, man. It's free CC. It's easy CC, but like, also nice boost character list. Nice fucking boost character list, bruh. Admittedly, the whole Sagas in the Movies tag is getting a big enough buff that, like, fine, as long as you're using a Movies character that isn't 2.5 years old. Yeah, sure, but like, oh lord, they couldn't even make Trunks boosted. They straight up told anyone who was actually hyped about Trunks to go fuck themselves. Y'all couldn't have at least made Trunks boosted. Jesus, man. Why do you gotta insult everybody like that? I understand, right? Trunks ain't got nothing to do with Broly, but usually all the like really big units get buffs. Like all of the new units get the buffs in these types of raids. Bandai told the whole Trunks banner to go fuck itself, though. I'm sorry, Trunks fans. It would appear Bandai doesn't love you. Which is not a surprise, because they released the fucking Goku and Vegeta with Trunks, so... yeah. Bandai don't love you. I'm sorry. But, yeah, the raid is a raid, right? I will never turn my nose to a raid. I'm never just gonna not do it because it sucks. But this is definitely an inferior and outdated style. And I'm not particularly a big fan of it. It's simply not as good. But I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, do make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that join button if you can. It really does help the channel out. All the links you could ever want are in the description down below. And I will see all of you inmates back here at the asylum for the next video. Peace.